Chapter 1 Introduction. What's a operating system? Computer system organization, computer system architecture, operating system operation, resource management, virtualization, distributed system, computing environment. Objective: describe the general organization of a computer system and the law of interest. Describe the component in a modern multiprocessor computer system. It illustrates the transition from user mode to kernel mode. Discuss how operating systems are used in various computing environments. What does the term operating system mean? An operating system is fill in the blanks. What about car, airplane, printer, washing machine, tortoise, computer? What is an operating system? A program that acts as an intermediary between a user of a computer and the computer hardware. Operating system goals: execute user program and make solving user problem easier. Makes the computer system convenient to use. Use the computer hardware in an efficient manner. Computer system structure. Computer system can be divided into 4 components. Hardware comprise basic computing resources, CPU, memory, I/O device. Operating system control and coordinate use of hardware amongst various application and user. Application program define the way in which the system resources are used to solve the computing program of the user. Word processor, compiler, web browser, database system, video game, user, people, machine, other computer. Abstract view of component of computer, user, application program, operating system, computer hardware. Operating system definition: no universally definition. Everything away the shelf. When you order an operating system is a good approximation, but varies widely. The one program running at all time on the computer is the kernel, part of operating system. Everything else is either a system programming and an application programming or program not associated with the operating system. Today, access for general purpose and mobile operating also include middleware, access of software framework that provide addition service to application developer such as database, multimedia, graphic. Overview of computer system structure. Computer system organization. Computer system operation. One or more CPUs. Device control connect to command bus, providing access to shared memory. Concurrent exertion of CPU and device computer for memory cycle. Computer system operation. I/O device and CPU can execute concurrently. Each device control is in chain of particular device type. Each device control has a local buffer. Each device control type has an operating system device driver to manage it. CPU moves data from to main memory to from local buffer. I/O is from the device to local buffer of control. Device controller informs CPU that it has finished its operation by crossing an interrupt. Common function of interrupt. Interrupt transfer control to the interrupt service routine, generally to the interrupt vector, which contains the address of all the service routine. Interrupt architecture must serve the address of the interrupt instruction. A threat or exception is a software-generated interrupt caused either by an error or a user request. An operating system is interrupt driven. Interrupt handling. The operating system preserves the state of the CPU by storing the register and the programming counter. Determine which type of interrupt has occurred. Separate segments of code determine what action should be taken for each type of interrupt. Computer startup bootstrap program is loaded at power up or reboot. The type called stored in ROM or ROM, generally known as firmware. Storage structure. Direct memory access instruction was for high-speed I/O device able to transmit information at close to memory speed. Device control transfer bulk of data from buffer storage directly to main memory with CPU intervention. Only one interrupt is generated per block later than the one interrupt per byte. Operating system operation. Bootstrap program. Simple code to initialize the system. Load the kernel. Kernel load start system. Demons kernel interrupt driver. Hardware interrupt by one of the device. Software interrupt. Software error. Request of operating system service. Other program process problem include infinite loop processes modifying each other or the operating system. Multi-programming batch system. Single user cannot always keep CPU and I/O devices busy. Multi-programming organized jobs, so CPU always has one to execute a subset of total jobs in system is kept in memory. One job selected and run with job scheduling. When job has to wait or switch to other job, multitasking, time sharing, allocation of the system. The CPU switch job so frequently that user can interact with each job while it is running. Create interactive computing. Response time should be less than 1 second. Each user has at least one program execution in memory process. If several jobs ready to run at the same time, CPU scheduling. If process doesn't fit in memory, swapping move them in and out run. Virtual memory away execution of process not computed in memory. DOM mode operation. DOM mode operation away or allow OS to protect itself and other system components. User mode and kernel mode bit provide ability to distinguish when system is running user code or kernel code. When a user is running, mode bit is user. When kernel code is executing, mode bit is kernel. How do we guarantee that user does not explicitly set the mode bit to kernel? System call change mode to kernel return from call result it to user. Some instructions designed as provided only execution in kernel mode. Virtualization allows operating system to run applications within other OS. Vast and growing industry. Virtualization OS natively compile for CPU running cards or sets, also natively compile inside the VMware running Win XP cards. Each running application or no native Win XP host OS VMM provide virtualization service. This turbo system correlation of separate possibly the generous system network together. Network is a communication path. TCP IP most common. Local area network LAN. Wide area network WAN. Metropolitan area network MAN. Personal area network PAN. Network operating system provide feature between systems across network communication. Allow system to exchange messages. Illustration of a single system. computer system architecture. Most systems use a single general-purpose processor. Most systems have special-purpose processor as well. Multiprocessor system going in use and importance, also known as parallel system, tightly coupled system. Advantage includes increased throughput, economy of scale, increased reliability. Careful asymmetric multiprocessing, symmetric multiprocessing. Computing environment. Traditional mobile science servers peer-to-peer. Cloud computing, real-time embedded. Science survive computing. Dump the terminal substances by smart PC. Many systems now server responding to requests generated by serialized compute server system provide an interface to silent to request service. File server system provide interface for silent to store and retrieve file. Cloud computing, deliver computing, storage, event act as a service across a network. Logical extension of virtualization because it uses virtualization as the best for its functionality. Amazon EC2 has thousands of devices, millions for virtual machines, petabytes of storage available across the internet based on usage. Cloud computing cloud many types public cloud available via internet to anyone willing to pay. Private cloud, hybrid cloud, software as a server, platform as a serving service, infrastructure as a service. Cloud computing environment composed of traditional process plus VMMS plus Kubernetes meant to internet connectivity, requires security, like firewall, load balancer, operate traffic across multiple applications.